Hey guys, Insightful Nerd here, back with another LEGO review. Today we have the Avengers Assemble set, based off of the infamous scene, the lineup shot from Age of Ultron. This is set number 76291, contains a shit ton of minifigs. Let's get right into it. Here's the front of the box. The top of the box showing off Hawkeye. I don't know why he keeps remaining an exclusive fig, as well as the first Avengers version. Back in the box, showing off all the stuff you can do with it. I have been putting off buying this set for so long, and I just don't know why. This thing is amazing. Yeah, I don't even really know how to approach this. Well, for one, obviously it's mimicking that scene where all the Avengers are lined up at one specific point before going their separate ways mid-fight. So we get a couple Hydra goons, all the 6 main Avengers, an updated version of the Jeep. I have the old one. Potential comparison in the future, we'll see. But yeah, let's just get into generally how the set is built. Compared to some of those other diorama sets, this one has the flat black border like the Civil War set, compared to the ones I prefer, which are the rounded, more tiled off base. This is a diorama, but it's going more for a play set. It's got plenty of play features hidden throughout. For instance, you can take off this little bunker piece, as well as the guard tower on the back. So here's what the main bit looks like with all the Avengers and the Jeep removed. You can see it's just a bunch of clear pieces holding everything together. I like these little barricades. They were repetitive to build, and they're held on very haphazardly with these clear pieces. But they look pretty cool. You can see a nice blanket of snow going throughout the whole set. Little lumps around all the trees, which we'll get into that. This is one of the cons of the set. I spent half the time building it, just trying to get these trees, because they're built just layer by layer, all with like a Technic rod going throughout. And it gets really repetitive, so that wasn't fun to build. What was fun to build though is this Jeep. Vast improvement compared to the old one. That set came with Hawkeye, Thor, and I believe 1 or 2 of the Hydra goons. But it was based off concept art, as those sets are when they first come out around the time of the release date of the film. Yeah, this is nice. They got the little roll cage in the back, backpack pieces. I mean, they nailed the detailing on it, and it's just a decent Jeep build for something you're really not supposed to mess around with as a vehicle. And then, of course, they include all these transparent pieces to help pose the figures. Speaking of figures, let's get into that. Here we have our Age of Ultron Hulk. This is one of the newer Hulk bodies with the posable head and hair and whatnot. Printed Avengers Age of Ultron pants compared to the tattered ones we normally see. The angry expression, which is the same as the Leviathan set. And this is the same body as the newly released Hulkbuster diorama. The new Mark 43 minifig, very cool printing. I like it. Not a fan of the new helmet. I'll probably swap it to the old one at some point. We've seen this in a lot of sets, so I mean it makes sense for him to be here, but I'm glad that we were at least getting a new version of him in that Hulkbuster diorama with arm printing, so it'll be cool to compare that in the future. Captain America on the bike. It tells you to put the little bracket on his back and then put the clip, but the shield is like a mile away from him, so I just have it displayed like this. But it is the same Age of Ultron cap we always get. So standard print on the front, normal shield, print in the back, the alternate expression, hairpiece, or the helmet. The Black Widow fig, very nice updated version compared to the one we got in 2015. Of course, based off of the Age of Ultron appearance. Pretty good fig overall. Much prefer it to that older one. Here we have the Age of Ultron Hawkeye. I'm a huge fan of the new hairpiece that they've been giving to him the past couple of years. I've always liked this suit, even though the MCU has not been very kind towards Hawkeye in terms of costume. I feel this is a pretty good one. Standard bow and quiver piece. Nice printing, connects to the legs. Nice to see. Here we have the Thor minifig. If I'm not mistaken, the printing is inaccurate. I think that is the first Avenger print. Those suits are quite similar, but I don't believe that's correct. I could be wrong, probably am. Not a huge fan of the hairpiece choice either. He did not have that hairstyle at all. Not a fan of the rubber cape. This one is underwhelming. No leg printing at all. Just lazy. What isn't lazy is these new Hydra agents. I am a huge fan of these. They are a huge improvement compared to the ones we got back then, which of course were based off concept art. We got one variant with the jetpack, which is a nice little build. Fairly faithful to the movie. I do wish they had leg printing at least. Not having that or arm printing is kind of upsetting, but cool nonetheless. And then you get two standard agents or soldiers. You get the back printing. Very nice. Oh, you fucking see? This is exactly why I don't like this. They fucking break so easily. Oh my god. As for some of the play features, we got this little tab here. You can press on it, and it'll destroy the bunker like Hulk does in the film, as well as the bunker having a little turret you can move around. They do have a little explosive piece on this tower as well, and it is kind of fragile. So if you wanted to, you could kind of knock that down easily as well. So yeah, my final thoughts. This set is very good. I am very upset that it retired at the end of last year. And I kind of wish I picked up a few more of them because the second I finished building this, I found a rebrickable mock that turns it into one of the smaller dioramas, like the round ones, just like the No Way Home sets. And I honestly would kind of prefer to display it that way because then it's just the Avengers, none of the extra stuff around. Which I feel like if that set was released instead, it would have done a lot better. Because I believe this set retailed for $100, maybe a bit more. Which is a little steep. You are getting a lot for that though. Regardless, I'm happy with it. If you're able to track one down, I would definitely say you should try and get it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Once again, Modular Daily Bugle. We will be opening and reviewing it as well as modifying it in a couple of ways at 100 subscribers. It'd mean the world if you could smash the subscribe button. Literally destroy your keyboard, fucking huck it, I don't care. Like, click it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Peace.